Yo, what's going on guys? In today's video I'm going to be showing and explaining in detail how to edit much faster on controller. Make sure to watch the whole video as there are a lot of important steps you do not want to miss, and if you combine them all together you're going to see an instant difference in your edit speed. Really quickly before the video starts, please do me a huge favour by dropping a like, commenting 3 times to help this video do better, and subscribe with notifications on. If you do turn on my notifications you could be shouted out in my next video, just like these loyal people right here. At 20,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a full face reveal, so if you do want to see that, do not forget to subscribe. With that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this video and that it helps you out a lot. One last thing guys is if you want these steps to actually work, you need to go into the item shop and use code TARO. This is going to activate, I'm joking, these aren't going to activate anything, it's not going to make you edit faster or anything, but please just use my code in the item shop as it means a lot to me and it supports me further. Thanks, and enjoy the video. Okay guys, so the first tip that I'm going to be showing you is how to get the timing perfectly down whilst editing on controller. The first thing that you want to learn is what your edit bind is and what your confirm is. So it's up to you whether you want to use confirm edit on release or not, but personally I do recommend it. So what I do to complete an edit is press down on left stick, which is my edit bind right here. Press down on that and then I press right trigger and let go, and that will complete the edit like that. So it's up to you what combination you would like to use. These are my personal settings for a non-claw player, but you can definitely use these as a claw player. If you are on claw, I do recommend switching left stick to maybe triangle or touchpad edit. However, if you are using paddles as well, left stick is a fine edit to use. And then for my confirm and reset, I'm currently using left trigger reset and right bumper confirm. You could use the left bumper to reset as well. It's really up to personal preference, but just mess around and see what you like best. Now I'm about to show you a clip on exactly how to build up the pace of your edits. I'm not going to be including a hand cam because it gives me a lot of input delay. So I'm going to try and do it here, but it's going to be really hard because of the input delay I have with my camera running on my PC. Basically you just want to slowly start to get into your edits until you get the timing perfectly down. Then you want to start to spam it a little bit more. As you can see I did kind of mess up there. But yeah, I'll show you a really good example on how exactly to do that on the screen right now. Alright, now that you guys have had a little go at that and maybe you're getting the hang of it a bit, one thing I recommend you doing to guide you onto getting the quickest edits possible is when you're editing, try and eliminate you being able to see the grey square. I'm going to show you what it looks like here. You can't see it on cones, but for a floor, when you select an edit it's going to go grey, and then when you confirm it will disappear in edit. You want to try and edit whilst not being able to see the grey square at all. This means that you'll be editing at a really fast speed, and overall it's just a good guide to stick to whilst trying to edit as fast as possible. Okay, so another tip that I highly suggest you guys start to do is by implementing faster edits in your 1v1s. This basically means try and edit as much as possible whilst you're either free building or 1v1ing. The main reason that I suggest this is that you're going to be able to build up your edit speed whilst you're building instead of having to grind out edit courses where the builds are already placed for you. This is going to allow you to get your timing down to perfection and overall just make your edit speed faster. By doing this tip, not only will you be able to increase your edit speed, but you'll also become much more consistent because you're doing it over and over again. Don't worry if you guys do mess up, because if you continue to keep doing the same things, you'll find to start that you understand where you've made your mistakes and then you can improve and work on those. So yeah, this is not only going to build up your consistency but also your edit speed and overall make it much easier because you're going to be practicing whilst you're building instead of just relying on the builds to already be there for you. Now here I have a tip that might be quite surprising for you, but I definitely recommend lowering your sense a bit or even going to a mid sense if you're already in high. The reason I recommend staying away from a high sense is because it's going to make your edits much more inconsistent and you're overall going to find more consistency and more success by using a low to mid sense. I recommend something about probably around the 2.3 edit multipliers and build multipliers, and anywhere between 40 to 60% for the look horizontal and look vertical. However, personally I just find something like a lower sense around this sort of area is better for me and I feel much more consistent on it. However, that is totally up to personal preference, but between that range should be good to you, and you'll often find that your edits are much more consistent and that you can hit them more often instead of messing up as much. So yeah, definitely lower your sense, try it out, see how you like it. It may take a bit of getting used to, but it will definitely be worth the grind. So one tip I highly suggest you guys doing is completing this exercise over and over again to build the muscle memory. Basically all it consists of is double editing and then double resetting. The reason why this is good is you can work on good crosshair placement for floors by trying to complete the shortest distance possible to complete the edit. Same for the cone, and then you can work on your resetting time by pressing 3 different buttons at once. So yeah, I definitely recommend using this exercise as it will make you much better at editing. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of the video. If you did make it this far, please comment GOAT. The person that comments GOAT the most times will get featured in the next video. And also guys, make sure to get me to 20k and I will be doing a face reveal in the next one. Turn on notifications, like the video, and I'll see ya. Peace.